Hey guys, God bless. Welcome back to my channel. I am Char, and welcome to my weekly reset. Okay, there's a lot to unpack, but this is warranted, and this is necessary, and probably answer prayer as well, because I've been talking to the Lord, like, Lord, I want to mature, I want to grow. You know, what's hindering me, what's stopping me, what can I do better? And I believe I have answers. First things first, as I mentioned to y'all previously, is that I had to learn to be as direct as possible. Yes, I want to read the Bible daily, but what am I reading? What's my plan? What's the point? What's the purpose? So that's pretty much, it should be in the title, you know, make sure your plans have purpose, and there's purpose for your plans, and not just a to-do thing or just because thing. I think a lot of times, oftentimes in the Christian community, is more so of a mindset of this is what I ought to do, or this is what I should do, this is what everybody's doing, and not enough of seeking out the Lord individually. It's a lot of monkey see, monkey do, a lot of following people and not Christ type thing going on, like just mimicking and copying blindly, following blindly, and we're not called to do that. And planning is no different. Everybody, you know, especially when you start watching and fueling your time, your spare time with Christian morning routines and Christian girl essentials, you can get persuaded or influenced to do something that really has nothing to do with you. Like, God could be trying to take you in another direction, but because this is right here in the forefront of you, that's what you focus on, that's what you end up doing. And I know for me, I try my best to say, okay, God, what do you want me to do? And right here lately, it's become very evident and clear that he wants me to be more attentive to Bible reading in itself, and not all the little perks and pretty parts and additional +2 parts, you know, +1 parts, like devotions, for example. I put so much effort into trying to do my devotions, and it's like, no, girl, I need you to read and study. Grab that study Bible. Like, I'm very quick to put my study Bible up. But it's like, no, leave it out. Put it on your desk. I even was eyeing my Bible recap plan. It's like, I think it's about time for you to jump back into that. Because, of course, with the Bible recap plan, you have to read a certain amount of the Bible, right, in order to participate in the other part. And like I said, just putting things in perspective about what I want versus what I need. And I want to, you know, have a comfortable rainbows and Skittle type situation, but I just feel like God is calling me for more growth and maturity, wisdom, some serious studying, some serious research, some serious Bible reading, and I've been fighting it, and you can tell, because each day I sit here and I'm just like, what did I do? What happened? I'm trying so hard to do the very things that I just feel like he's like, I need you to move this way. So obviously we're here, we're planning for this week coming up. I'm going to write exactly what I intend to do. I'm going to jump back into my Bible plan. Like I said, doing the Bible recap. I'm not going to make that something that needs to be done on a regular basis, but I am going to put my chapters here. Like, for example, today, which I don't even, do I have room to write it? I read Nehemiah 1 through 3, I think. So Sunday is like my reset day, my catch-up day, so I probably won't actually etch anything there. But, you know, if I want to finish my reading plan, I need to make a plan to do that. So I'm going to put it down here. And, of course, I want to set high expectations, and if I fall somewhere in the middle, that's okay too. I just want to get the job done. Like, I just want to put forth the effort, and that's what I want to do. And it's like, it's one of the things where me and my husband, we know from experience in our walk that sometimes it's not about, because, you know, it's tricky. Like, you like, I don't know if this is hard to do or hard to get done because I'm out of God's will, or because Satan is fighting it, or my flesh, or is he genuinely saying, I need you to go in a different direction? And I am almost 99.9% sure God is wanting me to go in a different direction. He wants me to grow. He wants me to move forward and not be at a standstill, not get too comfortable. We're meant to stretch and move and grow with our walk with the Lord. Like, when we grow, other people grow with us. And we bring other people with us as we mature in the Lord. So it's like, okay, God, let me buckle down and let me get the job done more effectively. And that does mean eliminate a lot of cutesy stuff, a lot of scripture writing, because I was so heavy on that. And it's like, not saying it's bad, but you gotta realize why God called people to do certain things. Like, somebody, and mind you, I did benefit from it, because I do have a problem with remembering and focusing on particular scriptures, so it does help you with that. But I also had to come to terms that every day won't look exactly alike. Today he might say scripture right. Tomorrow it might be focused on prayer. The next day it might be a devotion or a Bible study book. You don't know, right? You make plans, but God will order your steps. But we have to actually be in a mindset to say, okay, Lord, I feel you're changing this, or I feel like you're moving this around, and let me actually follow your lead instead of fighting it, because we know what fighting can get you. Fighting with the Lord, wrestling with him, is only going to end up with you being hurt. And the hurt is extensive. It lasts a very long time. Sometimes it don't ever go anywhere, because it's like, you were stubborn, you were hard-headed, so you got what you needed. Even in the hurt, even in the pain. Growing pains is a thing, right? So, I don't know where y'all at, but I know for me, it's just like, all right, Lord, like, let's go to the drawing board. Let's get to the table. What do we need to do? What do we actually want to be able to say, I did this, and this is where I'm at. Make Bible reading a priority. Prayer. And not just constructed prayer, like, I'm gonna read in the morning, I'm gonna read at the bus stop, or I'm gonna read before I get in my car and travel. Like, no, that intentional, spending time before the Lord, talking to him prayer. So, yeah. Me and my husband started a thing called Marriage Mondays, where we focus on marriage on Mondays. So, devotions, scripture plans, prayer, is all related to marriage. And I kind of want to just keep that going. Like, for the Bible reading in general, I want to be able to say, I'm focused on this book. I'm learning from this book, right? All right, so I won't hold y'all too much. I ain't got too much to say on this and got too much to do. Y'all know I'm going to fill in my calendar about a week. Hopefully I have a better looking week. And of course, if God is with me in this, you guys will see the fruit of my labor. If not, then we got to go back to the drawing board. But for right now, I just feel like I got to do what I got to do. Got to push some things to the side and focus on what I'm supposed to be reading, studying, and looking at. Because, yeah. All right, y'all. Love you all so much. God bless. Take care. Bye.